Hello everyone, we are CJEN Consultant and welcome to our presentation today for the business proposal of Eco Oil. Our presentation is divided into 7 parts as following agenda. Firstly, we focus on the firm-specific advantages, including technology, competitive, branding, and financial advantages. Eco Oil offers the production process to produce renewable fuel, which can be used without any modification to the engine. Along with the increasing concern about sustainability, these innovation technologies and patent ownership are the key value for the project. For the competitive advantages, based on their new technology, EcoOils is also the first mover in the market. Their production unit fit a standard 40-feet shipping container, so it's easy to transport everywhere in the world. The local value chain is also a competitive advantage. The fuel can be produced based on the availabilities of biomass and consumed locally. With the economy of scale 10 for every 1,000 units, Eco Oil is motivated to expand the market as much as possible. Sustainability, product, and job opportunities creation are branding advantages for Eco Oil. Offering a sustainable product, Eco Oils get a high possibility to receive a subsidy from the government and funding from the investor.
We recommend establishing Eco's first factory in the Netherlands, Amsterdam, which is the transportation hub of Europe. Eco's advantage relies on the ease to transport their production units in 40-feet containers and the scale advantage they can reach with it. Therefore, our objective is to sell as many production units as fast as possible. The Netherlands market is tempting for 3 reasons. First is that the price of gasoline is among the highest in the world, meaning high demand for cheaper gas. Second, that they are the second greatest exporter with tons of biomass residues. And third, Amsterdam port is a hub of transportation and neighboring countries are great potential markets to the high sugar beet production. EU is a single market, which means that it allows the unrestricted movement of goods throughout the territory without tariffs or other border regulations when crossing country borders. Legislation and other policies in the EU are common, meaning that applying for patents and other paperwork should be more convenient. This is beneficial to Ecol as shipping is a big part of their business model. Small biofuel markets already exist in the Netherlands, therefore potential partners and customers would likely realize the benefits of our product easily and welcomes, especially after changes in legislation which have resulted in several protests with farmers producing CO2. The location for our second factory would be in the US. The US is by far the largest producer of ethanol in the world, and they have enormous agricultural production market. The ethanol should be very easy to acquire, making Ecoil's production unit a compelling choice for cheapest source of gasoline, especially when environmental friendly sources of gasoline is trending in the US. The US is sparsely populated and there are rural areas where long-distance drives are the norm. With Ecoil, they could set the production unit almost anywhere, which is a huge advantage. Due to these factors, the US would be a place for great growth opportunities. The high ethanol production in the sparsely populated countryside makes it a great target area for Ecoil. Exploiting our advantages on containerizing transportation and based on the area of sugar beet and sugarcane production area, we expect that France, Germany, Brazil, Mexico, Thailand, China, and India to be the next potential markets where to expand. For Asia market, Thailand will play the same role as Amsterdam to have a factory and to be a transporting hub.
The first target customers would be farms of remote locations because the mobile advantage from our product is the highest for them. We would establish partnerships with gasoline, water, and gas retailers so the farmers wouldn't need to worry about finding buyers for their surplus when buying our product. However, it is uncertain how many of them would be able to purchase our product since its price is fairly high for many and the required biomass is very high for the production to reach its full potential. Therefore, besides selling them to large firms and groups of farmers, we would target large petroleum retail companies like the Total Energies to buy our product. They would have the resources to buy our product and then could, for example, rent it out to farming communities, from which they could also purchase the surplus gasoline they produced at a fair price and transport it elsewhere to be sold. Shipping companies would also be key partners because exportation is a key component of our business model. With this model, we do not get profits from selling the fuel itself, but this gives us early profit in comparison to keeping control of the production units and therefore allows us to grow the fastest and reach the desired economies of scale and fulfillment of our mission. Now to the business model canvas to bring it all together. As mentioned, EcoOil's offering is a sustainable biofuel production technology which is very well scalable and takes part in the fight for a fossil fuel-free world. The target customers are remotely located farmers and environmentally aware petroleum companies. The relationships between EcoOil and partners would be established and maintained using both face-to-face and online meetings, and further facilitated by a sharing of common values and long-term aims. With this business model, the revenues would come from selling the production units and from contractual remote monitoring. Key partners are retail and transportation companies, investors, and the governments. Besides the partnerships, EcoOil's key resources are the patented technology and human resources. The key activities of the company are making the biofuel production units, sales and marketing activities, R&D, transportations, and setting up partnerships. And finally, the cost structure in this model is made of factories, construction cost, operational cost, R&D, transportation cost, wages, and taxes. Next, please.
For the organizational structure, we propose the functional structure for the first 2 years because in this phase, the companies mostly focus on the partnership establishment and the activity and exportation. From the third year, when we open another hub in US and then Thailand, we propose a global structure as follows. Now we come to the time frame of development. In the first and second year, the company will focus on establishing a partnership, selling product mainly in Europe. In the third year, the company opened a new hub in US for the North and Latin American markets. In the fifth year, EcoOil can expand its market to Asia. Based on the timeline, we propose the financial projections as below. Our selling price for each production unit is 1.2 million euro. According to estimated sale volumes, we expect that from the 4th year, we can get profit from this huge project. That's what our proposal for EcoOil. Thank you for listening.